In today's video, I'm going to be taking you to Shanghai, China, where we're going to go inside the Lego store and so much more. So the first Lego store here was in a mall, of course greeted by some amazing food outside of it, but it's a multi-level Lego store just like we saw in the past. So just like before, I'm going to be looking for Lego exclusives while we're here in China. Now, this Lego store had, again, a ton of sets on display, so as we go around, I maybe won't focus on that, and I'll just try to show some of the unique items that I find. For example, we have that awesome minifigure brick build carrying the entire wagon, or some of the smaller Lego sets that are exclusive, or how about all these promotional items that are advertised? In the bottom right, that was a make and take Lego train car. There was a Ninjago battle, but a different date that we unfortunately missed because I feel like that would have been a lot of fun given we had the opportunity to do it. But just like other Lego stores here in China, the promotional item was immense. I know coming from North America, we do not have the options that they have here, but we'll save that for more as we check out. They have the entire center column there with a serpentine wrapping around that leads up from the first floor, and it looks like it goes to the second floor. As you walk from the first floor to the second floor, the entire wall is brick built with a depiction of an entire Lego city, and obviously it's probably Shanghai. And behind that is a brick-built Shanghai tower. Now, as we go up the staircase, you can see more Lego bricks, more add-ons, and just a massive city there that kind of all interconnects. I thought it was pretty odd, but they have a Statue of Liberty display. I know we're in Shanghai, but hey, I guess it's still brick built and it's still a large Lego city. Now they do have a ton of Lego sets, as we mentioned, on display, and to be honest, I can't think of a Lego set that they didn't have in stock that I selectively looked for, but the inventory was pretty great. Ninjago always being my favorite theme. I always take a look at that one and probably look at the longest, but a really nice display piece they had for all the sets that are currently on the market. Here is the top view of the serpentine that went through that tower that we started off in the first floor. I mean, this dragon's immense and it looks fantastic. I would love something like this in my official Lego room. Could you imagine the serpentine? It almost reminds me of Gyarados from Pokemon, but man, what a cool piece. And then here's a top view of the tower, the Shanghai tower that is brick built that overlooks the city of Shanghai. As far as exclusive items go, we have this one right here, which was valued around 168 Chinese yen. I'll let you do the conversion, but it comes with a bunch of really cool items, and a bunch of my friends decided to pick one up as well. Unfortunately, I didn't have a stackable price tag with all the GWPs, and you're only able to get one gift with purchase if you hit the price threshold that you were looking for. So if I spent like $500, for example, I wouldn't be able to get all the GWPs. I would only be able to get a certain amount of each one. Also, they do have the magazines, which are pretty sought after, but again, no Lego Star Wars ones, only Lego City and Lego Ninjago. So for now, I'll just get the Ninjago ones that I don't already have.
This store also has a Lego minifigure factory, and you can watch what everyone's printing, like Shanghai Surprise, Beijing Battle, Lord Rocks, Rocks of the Wild, and you can even watch them be cut.
Let's not forget to stamp our passport. We had a one-piece stamp, and then also this Lego store in Shanghai, which they really take up the entire page.
But the Lego stores here in China are not disappointing. I feel like the exclusive items are some of the coolest items I'm gonna have in my collection. So, all right, it's time to hit the next store and wrap up this Lego trip. So let's see you at the next one. They have the one-piece entire collection here, including the Baratier, which is such an awesome set. And then the Going Merry, clearly a hit theme here in China, but definitely something I've always liked to see on display at my local Lego stores. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the downstairs one more time, just in case I missed anything. And it's really cool watching the background as I walk down the store. It is such a cool place to see. So let's go ahead and have a look one more time, make sure we didn't miss anything exclusive down here, and have a nice look. They do have more of those Lego backpacks and even the luggage here. Thankfully, I picked up a one already so I can add some of my haul into my journeys on my trip. It looks like we have some other cool items here that are Lego related. Hey, I guess you might not normally typically see. And then over on this side, we have a lot more of the storages. We have a huge entire pick-a-brick wall that is literally goes around the entire section here. And really cool to see a lot of selection of pieces. I always like that. And then I guess the rest of the stuff on the first floor just includes Lego sets. So truly nothing crazy here. I guess there's a nice mural when you walk in on the bottom floor, and then a minifigure building station down here. I guess this wall, there's a lucky cat, and then we have this section here where it looks like you could do like those make and takes normally, and then add them to the wall. So other than that, I think that concludes the first floor, and all the items that are included on it. I always like seeing the massive Lego statues, and check this one out, decked out in college. Stay real. It comes with a guitar, a mic, and of course is brick built. And then they also have the Tyrannosaurus Rex here on display. I actually went ahead and snuck out on the outside of the second floor, and it's actually pretty cool. So I want to showcase it because it's from like a mall entrance, but they have a huge entire section of Ninjago that's kind of facing both ways, so you can see sets from the inside and the outside. I thought that's kind of cool. It's like a translucent, window piece here that allows you to do that. Then we have the front entrance, of course, and then on the far other side, we have a lot of the bigger sets. So like the Lego Icons, we have all the modular buildings, the Tudor Corner, the Natural History Museum, that really awesome Concord, which is a set I really want to build. We have some of the Lego Ideas sets. So truly a ton of sets on display. I don't have a need to pick up some of the big sets here. I'm really only looking for store exclusives in stores like this because I'm limited on space. And believe it or not, I can get a lot of those big sets at home. So for now, I'll continue to hunt for the exclusive items here in China. And here's a final look from the second floor. Just a nice overview of the store. You can see everybody at work. It's pretty awesome to see. And that huge dragon serpentine wrapping around the Shanghai Tower. I've also stumbled across this really cool mall here in Shanghai, and they have a ton of Lego sets, nothing exclusive. I'll start off by saying that, but cool to see a bunch of Lego sets just readily available, even big and small ones, right? I feel like it's almost a Kohl's/Toys R Us vibe, but yeah, big sets included in here. Okay, we made it to an Army of Psyducks, and it's a Pokemon Center here in Shanghai. Let's take you inside because, wow, it's gonna be awesome to shop. Look at this. Look at these. Sign.
He's hitting the mic.
Of course, here with some of our friends, but let's take you inside. I'm at the Pokemon Center here in Shanghai, China. And it's crazy. I can actually buy packs. Hold on, let me just show you. I've been doing vlog videos for over a year and a half in North America, and I can never find a pack of Pokemon cards ever in store. Here, I don't even want to tell you the price that just dropped. It's over $500, but I was able to find tons of packs. So I'm really excited about this. I'll show you the haul when we get home, but really win here. Lego Store Round 2 in Shanghai, China. This one is in Cloud9 Mall. Let's go take a look and see inside, see what we can find. So this Lego store has an exclusive architecture Shanghai, and what's cool about it is it's only sold here in the Shanghai Lego store. But check this out, it only gets better because if you buy this set, you're able to get a promotional item. And they have promotional items which we've never seen before. At least I never have. Like, there's somewhere over here, they have a whole entire promo sheet. But they have basically this minifigure board. Check that out, that is pretty neat. I've never seen that before. You can see some more items back there. Whoa, they even have like, is it like a headset? Like plushie? So they have this really cool mini backpack keychain and this board game. You're only allowed to get one. It comes with these minifigures, but these, I actually talked him into letting me have both of these just because I'm coming from all this way. So didn't hit the price threshold, but they allowed me to get both, which is really cool. Well, another successful trip at this one, Lego store. Man, the Shanghai exclusive, having a retired set with a reprinted box, it's exclusive, is awesome. It's kind of crazy. There's only one listed, and it's really expensive. So anyways, we'll see you guys at the next Lego store. They also gave me these keychains of Lego bricks. I've actually never seen these before. They gave me 2 of them, so I'll have to show you guys those a little bit more. On top of that, if we look inside, I did go ahead and get some of those GWPs, which are really cool. So anyways, successful trip.
I also thought it'd be worthwhile to share some clips here of Yu Garden. Why Yu Garden? It's a natural tourist spot here in Shanghai, China, and they have a bunch of toys in this toy store called like Superman Toys, but of course they have Lego, and honestly a ton of Lego sets that are retired. Now I did find a really cool item here, which you're gonna see me fight with duck bricks here momentarily.
Oh! Yeah. Yes! Yes! Charade?
No,
Charade?
Absolute dubs in the chat for those of you who are watching, and know that you're competing with friends for rare items because we're all traveling together. But I got the Lloyd watch, which I was pretty excited about. I wish I had more storage room because there's a ton of retired Lego sets that I don't have that they have in store at like reasonable prices at this store. But I'll wait out for more Lego room in my suitcase for better sets later down the road. But for now, I'm pretty content with that Lloyd watch. There's none of those on the market, and they actually had a Cole watch as well that Duckbricks decided not to buy. So I went ahead and scooped it. And just for reference, that cost around $30 to $35. And I'm pretty content with that because it's a really cool piece and I don't have anything like that in my Lego collection. I did find the entire CMF wall of minifigures, but it's on a display. Not sure if it was available to buy. And then they also had an entire wall of Pokemon cards. But I'll be honest, the Pokemon cards were really expensive. Like this Gengar box was $250 US. That's a lot of money. And to top off today's video, let me showcase a few little foodie places that we stopped in some really cool areas, like these dumpling spots on this like multi-level floor place, a street view of a ton of great food here in Shanghai that led us into the U Garden. I mean, this was pretty cool. You could see some of the crew walking, and then you could just see so many of different food places that you could literally just walk up to and try anything. And it was honestly so cheap. Like all of these, like I'm gonna air quote meals would cost $1 to $3. So it's worthwhile to just go there and try a bunch of different things. We also find this crazy market underground that has so many stores. And unfortunately, I didn't see any real Lego, but there are some other items that might catch your attention. So I'll have to check this out in a future video. But for now, that's going to wrap up today's video. Let me know what you think of Shanghai so far and which Lego store we should hit next.